Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. We've got a special video for you now. It's the first for this player. It's Born Machine, and he's in the Škoda T27, the Tier 8 Czech Premium Medium with a 3-shot autoloader. Now he's on the southwestbourne of Karelia, and the battle is about to start. Okay, we're on. Now this tank is one of two premium Czech mediums, the other one being the Škoda T40. So both Škoda machines are, both premiums are mediums, which means that they probably will bring in a Czech heavy line at some time and probably have a Czech premium heavy as well. I don't think they'll bring in a premium light, but you never know. Whoa! Lynx almost went straight through us. Okay, first of the 3 shots. Oh, and he's run into a traffic jam with a Progetto. He's fired all 3 of his rounds. He did get 1 shot into the enemy, into a Brask 239. Now the gun is an 88mm with a 3-shot autoloader. As you can see here, it will do 240 alpha, penetrating 202mm with standard ammunition. With premium rounds, it will go through 242. Okay, he's got 3 shells ready to go. Now the armour is fairly negligible, 65mm at the front, 40 at the sides and rear. Locks on to this Type 15-9, didn't get his first shot in, didn't get his second shot in, gets his third one in, but he actually loses 247 to a shot from the Type, and he needs to move away. The reload time 22.5, now it's normally 23 seconds, so he's managed to get it down a little bit, but I think that may be because he's got a good crew. I'm not sure if he's got a rammer. He fires his first shot in at the Wizzy 132. In fact, he fires all of his clip in that direction, but he can't see the Wizzy 132, and I don't think he hit him because there was ground kicked up on each occasion. He's waiting for that Wizzy 132 to be spotted by our ELC Evan 90, who's in the swamp. He's trying to raise his the front of his machine up. 8 degrees of gun depression. Oh, there was the Wizzy. He was hiding behind the rock. He did take some damage there, or he has been damaged. Technically, he's a 2-shot. Now we have control of the horseshoe, and the enemy seems to be being pushed into their side of the map. Okay, he's emptied his clip. Okay, he sees a GSOR a little further away. Now he might be able to get shots on that guy if he uses this these bushes well enough. There he is. Pulls back to use the bush mechanic. Is he going to shoot from here? No, he's just going to shoot as is. Gets 2 shots in. Pulls back then. I'd opt for the reload. He has. GSOR's gone the other side of the rock this time, but we can't get a shot at him. All we can now. He's poked his front out. GSOR is a bit of a lackluster tank destroyer, really. I've only seen one time where it's been effective, and funnily enough, he was firing HE on that occasion. As you can see, Born Machine is actually in platoon at this moment with the Progetto 46, the one he ran into. Don't think he meant to do that, it was just the fact that they got stopped in their tracks. Hat Ernicht, didn't read his full name, it's got such a long one. Gemacht. I wonder if he's actually going to go through the cap area and out and go north to attack that T-54 first prototype, get the Wizzy 132 at close range, and then take on some of the enemy from a different direction. There's not much progress can be made from the horseshoe. but 3 tier 8s should be able to do a lot of damage. I think he needs to stop zooming in and zooming out like this, but I presume that he's doing it because he wants to have some good all-round observation to have an idea of what's actually going on. Situational awareness is what they call it, but it can be a bit distracting if you do it on a regular basis. Oh, enemy ahead. T-54 first prototype. And the Canonan's actually come up closer, and he's behind that rock. Now, I wonder if it might be a good idea, instead of actually going up to support the Progetto, to actually take on that Canonan. Yes, first shot did do some critical hit, and he got the kill shot. Now, he just needs to reload. His platoon mate's actually taking care of the T-54. So, can they get that Wizzy 132? Trouble is, if you get close to him, he's going to spot you for the GSOR. The big worry before was that he would be spotting you for the Canonan Jagdpanzer, but obviously that player had already lost some hit points, and now he's got shots on the Progetto, the other side of the swamp. He's suddenly gone behind the rocks, so we can't shoot him. Shaking the reticule. Another problem with this tank is the fact that it does have a long aim time, which is 2.11 seconds, but it actually does take a little while to dial in on targets, and we just lost our link 6x6. Here comes the Wizzy 132. Oh, now this is a very unusual way of doing it. He was looking at the guy from a long way away, and he just auto-aimed onto the Wizzy 132. But he did take a round from that Progetto across the swamp, and he got Amaract. Yes, he can get shots on him. And he takes him out with one. Okay. Scorpion G a short distance away. The enemy GSOR has actually gone up onto the horseshoe. The enemy is now contesting that area. So far 3 kills for Ball Machine. And IS-3 now. And he's using the bush mechanic. That guy can't see where the shells are coming from. Oh, nice one into the engine bay. High rolls. 265 and a low roll 237. Now, can he get another shot on that GSOR? He might be able to get a shot on that Progetto. It keeps popping up. He's waiting for the reload to go through before he can shoot. Oh, we saw the IS-3 for IS-3 or AMX. Well, he's fired all 3 rounds in. I'm not sure I would have done that, but he might get a hit on one of them. He's headed back in this direction, see if he can get shots on some of these enemy tanks on the horseshoe. Our Striv's up there. Well, he's just below the cliff. And there's the AMX M449 Liberté. Didn't get pens. Oh, and that was a complete waste, that one. Sailed right over the top of the turret. Not good. And now he's in full reload, and he's got a target, but he can't shoot at it. The Striv. And there's the Scorpion. Lots of targets to fire at, but we're only 1 tank down on the enemy at the moment. Oh, look at all these juicy targets. Okay, he's almost loaded. Now he's loaded. Gets the Liberté with 1 shot. Can he get the IS-3? Striv's still there, highlighting them for us, spotting them for us. He's got no shot on the Scorpion. The Scorpion's going in for our Type 59. We lost our platoon mate, by the way. Oh, and the Scorpion takes 2 hits. But he's reloading. Progetto has come down low. And how did he manage to get round there? Did he go round and come round from the other side? I think he did that. I think he came round. I don't think he came off the cliff. The Striv would have seen him and reacted. So I think he came round from the south and then went back towards where the Striv is. Try and get rid of him. And the 110's going in after that Progetto. And he can't help from this distance. And that long aim time is really a pain at this distance, and we've lost the 110. Okay, Striv from the enemy team is making a dash from the swamp. Lovely shot to the side of him as he's moving, but he misses the second and fires the third one blind. I think I'm going to pop the reload. The ELC in the swamp should be able to put a couple of rounds into the strip. Again, he's using this very long distance away look, which basically is just to give you situational awareness, but can be a bit difficult for ordinary players to cope with, I think. He's trying to decide how he's going to handle this. 4 kills so far. There's only 3 of them left and they're facing 6 opponents. So they're outnumbered 2-1. Now if you're wondering why it's an 88mm gun, well, the Czechs did have a lot of German specs and they were manufacturing guns for the Germans during the war, and towards the end of the war they actually had a lot of parts still available for uncompleted German stuff, and well, that's why they used German calibers. And he takes out the projector with 2 shots. That's why this tank is actually quite good. Even though it's only got 3 shots on the autoloader, you can just saunter up like that, fire 2 quick shots into the enemy or 3 quick shots and take them out. That GSOR is also a 1 shot, but that's the enemy Arty trying to get at War Machine. Couldn't get him. Because he was hugging the bunker, he was actually protected. But the moment he spotted again, well, not the moment he spotted again, because he will be able to get another couple of shots in before the GW Tiger P is reloaded. IS-3 is still a little way away. GSOR is a lot closer. He's trying to come around the rock the other way. Don't go closer, just wait for them to come to you. They don't know where you are. Ooh, he's going closer. There's the GSOR. Oh, he was hiding. Okay, right. 2 shots in. Kill him. Gets him with 1 shot. Can we get Striv with 1 shot? He should be able to. He's going to have to go down the gap to do it, though. And he does. And, yes, got the Striv. But he took him around from the IS-3, who's in reload for the next, well, few seconds. Unfortunately, I'm afraid War Machine got ammo-racked, and now his reload has gone up to 45 seconds, so he has to get away. He can't stick around and wait 45 seconds because the IS-3 will reload and come in and kill him. So he's had to depart, get behind this rock for cover. Okay, his repair kit's now free, so he can cure the ammo rack, and he has. And that'll get his reload back down to 22.5. Almost loaded. There we go. Okay, now the ELC M90 is coming in to try and do some damage against the IS-3. He ought to be careful because he could take a lot of damage, but the IS-3 is a 1 shot. And he's dead. And that is a Radley Walters. Now, is he going to go around through the south route, or is he going to go through the swamp? South route. He's going to join the ELC. ELC can scout ahead, find out where the enemy are, just in case they've moved. That's the 2-minute warning. 2 opponents, the Scorpion G and the GW Tiger P. We last saw the Scorpion G in grid square B7, the other side of the map. Okay, 3 shots ready. If I remember correctly, the Scorpion G is a 2 shot. He did get a shot into him, but I don't think he was enough to take out with just 1 round. The GW Tiger P, well, he's 100% health. But if the ELC M90 gets him, then he will probably end up being taken out with just 2 shots. There's the GW. He gets 1 shot in. 2 kills. That's 9 kills now. He's 1 short of getting a Pools medal. And I do happen to know that this is War Machine's, the best he's ever had. 9 kills. He's waiting for his Pools. Can he do it? The ELC's going round to hassle the Scorpion. He's coming in with just 1 shot. He is a 1 shot, actually. I was wrong. And he's being distracted by the ELC. Oh, he missed it. Oh, no. Now ram him. Ram him. Take him out. Just ram him. Kill him. Don't wait for the reload. Just go in. Take him out. right into him. Yes! He wins the game, dies in the process, but he takes the win. And here's the end of battle results for War Machine in the Škoda T27. He managed to get an ace tanker in that game. Not really surprising. He did a lot of work. He did work very hard on the battlefield. He did lose his platoon mate, but his platoon mate went too far ahead actually. And well, War Machine was actually wise to stay in the midfield opposite the horseshoe, getting shots at the enemy as they came up, because they were being nicely highlighted by that Striv S1. He got an eye for an eye at the end because he took out the Škoda G by jumping on top of him and getting the kill that way, which was the only thing he can do. He could have opted for the reload after killing the GW Tiger P, but he felt that he needed to get to that Scorpion as quickly as he could, and his shot missed, so he had to crash himself into the Scorpion G to win the game. He got a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. He managed to get 11. He got a Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, and a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points to his own vehicle. He got an Epic medal. Yes, he got the Pools medal. He killed 10 enemy tanks in that game all alone, and that's 2/3 of the enemy team. And a Pools medal, well, they are fairly rare still because it's difficult to kill that many tanks, especially at this level with this tier. He also got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. If we look at the team scores, we can see he's right at the top of the table with 4,090 hit points of damage. The next high scorer being that Scorpion with 2,377, followed by their GW Tiger P with 2,313. His platoon mate in the Progetto managed to get 1,466 hit points of damage. He got 1 kill and 863, so not bad performance by him, but I think he went just too far ahead, and in the end I think he got taken out by let's have a look. He got taken out by the Striv S1 on the enemy team, so that's why he got killed. When it came to kills, War Machine managed to get 10, 2/3 of the enemy team, and the next high scorer had less than half that score. That was the Scorpion with 4 kills, 3 kills to Progetto, 2 kills to the Liberté on the enemy team. Nobody else on his team managed to get more than 1 kill. When it came to base XP, of course, it's War Machine, top of the table. In fact, he's top of all 3 columns. 1,418. He's the only player to get over 1,000. The next player being the ELC M90, who survived the battle with 991 base. 863 went to his platoon mate in the Progetto. He fired 43 rounds in that game, got 28 direct hits and 21 penetrations. Not all of his shots penetrated the enemy, but when they do actually hit the target, they were very good. But as you saw, sometimes he did waste a fair number of rounds and fired a little too quickly, and the shell missed the target. 4,090 hit points of total, and 2,162 of that was at more than 300 meters. So you can see more damage was done at long range than at short range. And effectively, that's what should be, because this medium tank doesn't have a lot of armor, and therefore you shouldn't really try to get too close to the enemy unless you can kill them with 1 or 2 shots quickly and get away. 4 hits received, all 4 were penetrations, and 1 hit by way of splash damage from the enemy Arty. Yeah, again, this shows one of the reasons why you should try to shoot at long range or ambush the enemy quickly and get rid of them. That quick 1.8 second intra-clip reload really is effective. If you can get 2 shots into the enemy quickly, you might be able to extinguish them before they can react and fire a round back at you. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 12 of the enemy, killed 10, so there was only 3 enemy tanks he didn't touch in the entire game. 592 hit points of spotting assist, I think that was spotting. And on the credit side, he earned 71,634 credits on a premium count. And after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, and yes, he did fire some premium rounds during that game, 28,606 credits profit from the game. If he'd actually run a free-to-play, he would have made a loss. He earned 1,418 XP, 213 for this being a premium vehicle, and 319 because he was in a platoon, and took away 2,659 experience points altogether. So congratulations to War Machine on your first Pools medal. I'm sure you must have been fairly handshaking and tense at the end of that game. I'm sure most people are when they actually get a really big victory like this. And it's always nice to see somebody do it in a tank that I've got, so I can go out and do it myself and see, yes, is it possible to do this, or do you actually have to be really, really, really good to do it? Well, we'll soon find out. So thanks very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you.